So we will,
We'll
Nosky,
move
move
on.
on to the
Yes.
next one.
Okay. So the next category is the 2016's best OCE Rocket League long-term competition. So for the first nominee, we see the Cyber Gamer Premier League. Once again, to reiterate, it was run by Wasted and Supernova and cast by GameStar. And I myself wasn't really a part of that until much later. I don't know if Yomi, you can add anything to that.
Well, there were 4 teams. It was very hype lead up to the tournament. There was a tie for 4th place. And so I think there was a 3-way tie, basically, for 4th place with Team Supremacy at the time, which was B-Bears himself, as well as, I think, Mickey B. They were called Team B, and then they got sponsored by Supremacy for the LAN. So they had Mickey B, B-Bears, and I can't remember the third one. They were the ones who went, but there were 2 teams tied with them. It was a very close thing, and then it went through all the way to the grand final of the live event. It was very close, with another one going to Game 7 against the undefeated Sequential at the time, who just clutched it out as well.
Okay, well, next up is The Chase. The Chase ran by RLO and cast by EGTV. It was a series it went for like, I think it was 11 weeks, I believe, with 8 weeks included, with points garnered from tournaments from your participation and your success based on how far you went within those tournaments. Those points added up to a tally, and there were 3 different divisions of winners that went on to play their own individual playoffs for the finals.
Yeah, it was a great competition as well. Encouraged a lot of people to participate in the tournaments. Gameroos and RLO was all of the tournaments that were on at the time, but it increased the number of teams that were participating in the hopes of making it into the LAN final. And I think that's just a great idea to put behind a tournament.
Next up is the recent Sennheiser Classic, run by Wasted and PGTV. That prize pool was sponsored solely by Sennheiser, with a bunch of products massing the prize pool, and all of it went straight to the winner. That ran over a course of 5 weeks, I believe, and I thought it was a fantastic initiative. Maybe something different instead of money in terms of prize pool, but actual products.
It was definitely fantastic. Great to see another big organization, Sennheiser, who came behind for RLOC, to come back for a second tournament. I think it was very interesting doing a prize tournament with it was gaming headsets and amplifiers as the prize, $400 headsets and $400 amplifiers. So I'm very jealous of Alpha Sydney, who went ahead and won all of that. And they also had giveaways, so you didn't just have to win. You could also
That's right.
there was a Twitter giveaway and also a giveaway for watching the finals, which ended up with 330 viewers, which is pretty good for just a tournament run on a Saturday night when just OCE is online. That's the sort of numbers that you'd see if NA was online.
That's right. And next up is the Winter Rocket League Oceania Championship. That was run by, once again, Wasted and Supernova, casted by PGTV. I think it boasted, was it $4,000 of prize pool plus an additional donation of $500?
Yeah, so there was 4,500 total. Supernova himself, I think it was 4,100. There was some entry fees of, I think it was 500. Then it was Sennheiser as well, who put in something like 3,600, and Supernova, who put in 400. And Supernova's prize, I think, went to make sure that 5th through 8th could also get a solid prize as well. So great community effort by him. Wasted doing a fantastic job, being nominated 3 times in the one category and casting. That was the first time that PGTV came into OCE as well. So that was an exciting time for them. They were casting CGP and RLOC at that time. So 4,500 prize was the biggest at the time.
Yep, it was a very big tournament. I remember it was the first that I watched of OCE Rocket League, and
It was considered
sold,
the
pretty much.
RLCS of OCE at the time. That's what I would tell people when I was trying to advertise it.
Yeah, especially with a massive prize pool like that. Anyway, moving on to finding out who the winner is. I'm going to read it out nice and slow. Yep, and the winner is The Chase for 2016 Best OCE Rocket League Long-Term Competition. And I believe we've got Dover with us to have a chat to us about The Chase.
The man himself, Dover, coming in and winning the award for The Chase. Congratulations, Dover.
Thanks, Jimmy. I don't know really what to say. I think when we were building The Chase and developing it, like back early in January with JP and Nutters and everybody, like we really had the community, in mind when building the Chase, and we really wanted a competition that really supported all the tournaments within the region and make sure that we were growing the scene as fast as we can. Like in terms of people I want to thank, I think I need to thank mostly JP, the former owner of Rocket League Oceania. He was a big help in guiding this idea from where it ended up until he left, and then Nutters came on as the assistant on that project, and I got to give a big thanks to him as well. He helped develop that all the way up until we started and until he left as well. And then other than that, I think I got to give a big shout out to everybody who we garnered feedback from before and after we started the Chase. Like we grabbed a lot of feedback from like a lot of key people within the scene, and make sure that we figured out everything that we needed to, and make sure that everything was all fine tuned. We still have a few things missing in the rules and so forth, but we look forward to the future with bringing like a possible season 2. And other than that, I think I got to say thank you everybody for voting for The Chase, and hopefully we can bring some more great tournaments like it in the future. And I think that's all for me. But thanks everybody, and have a good night. Enjoy the awards.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dover, as well. He's organising the awards tonight, so that is why he sounds a little bit frantic. 'Cause he's the one trying to get B-Bears to actually come in to the chat and talk with us. But